let's talk about why delivering strategy sessions and networking, those two things on their own, are not enough to create a financially viable coaching business. When we go to coach training school, wherever we go, if they deliver anything in the way of how to build your coaching business lessons, what's normally said is deliver really great strategy sessions to anyone you can get to sit down long enough to listen to you, and network. Those are less than helpful tips, and let me explain why, one at a time. So, strategy sessions. What I mean by strategy sessions are the 30-minute or 1-hour sessions that you deliver to somebody for free in order to demonstrate to them the value that coaching can provide. The idea behind these strategy sessions is that the person that you're coaching is so blown away by how marvelous the experience is that they want to pay you for a coaching program. Now, I will be the first person to say that you can pick up the odd client from a strategy session, but it is the odd client. You don't, or you very rarely pick up a steady stream of paying clients from delivering strategy sessions. Let me tell you what happens in the real world with strategy sessions. You burn through your friends and family and potentially colleagues, offering them free sessions. They take the free session, they say, yes, that was very nice, thank you, but they don't want to take any more coaching from you. And you ask them if they know anybody else who'd be interested in having a strategy session with you. And they say, oh yes, okay. And a few people are sent your way for strategy sessions. But before very long, you find yourself in the position of frankly begging people to let you sit down with them for an hour. And bearing in mind, these people are often strangers. And that can feel really, really uncomfortable for a new coach. And the coach finds themselves thinking, this is not what I thought was going to happen. At no point did anyone tell me that I was going to struggle to find people to deliver strategy sessions to, let alone that I was going to be persuading people that a strategy session was a great idea. And it can very quickly feel very uncomfortable and very salesy. And you have to deliver an awful lot of them to get enough paying clients to cover your financial bases. And when I say an awful lot, I mean dozens and dozens and dozens. And every one that you deliver takes some of your energy and some of your time. And we, as small business owners, have 3 resources that are vital to the success of our business. One is time, one is energy, and the other is money. And using our time and energy in delivering countless strategy sessions is not a great way to create a financially viable coaching business, because by the time you're onto the delivery part and you're being paid, and I have to say with strategy sessions it's often being paid mates rates, you're exhausted. And when your clients come to the end of their coaching program, you've got to start again delivering loads and loads and loads of strategy sessions. Strategy sessions are a good addition to an entire marketing strategy, but as a sole strand of a strategy or one of 2 strands of a strategy, they're not great. The other advice that you tend to get from coach training schools is go and network. Go and talk to as many people as possible about what you do. And if you go to networking events, and in particular business networking events, people there want to know what each other's businesses are, and you can go and talk about your coaching business. Now, I am a very experienced networker, and I know that every time I go to any sort of business networking event, there will be 3, 4, 5 or more coaches in the room. And in the introduction to the networking event, where you have 40 seconds or a minute to introduce yourself, I can tell you that the vast majority of coaches will say something like, I'm a coach, or I'm a business coach, I'm a life coach, and I work with business owners to help them reach their goals and to help them overcome limiting beliefs and mental barriers. And then they'll go around and another coach will pretty much say the same thing. And by the time you get to coach number 4 or 5, they're kind of going, what she said, what he said. And I don't know if you've ever noticed, but people in networking meetings don't want to speak to coaches. Now, the reason they don't want to speak to coaches is most people don't have goals that they want to reach. That's the honest truth. They've never set a goal. They don't know how to set a goal. And as far as limiting beliefs and mental barriers are concerned, you can really upset people. Let me explain why. A limiting belief is until the moment that the person with that belief realizes it's a limiting belief, until that moment, it is simply their reality. And if you say to people, I can help you remove limiting beliefs, they're going to say to you, I don't have any. Now, we as coaches know that's nonsense. We all have limiting beliefs. And we say, no, you do have limiting beliefs. And the person you're talking to says, no, I don't. I don't have any limiting beliefs. And of course, from their perspective, they don't. Their limiting beliefs are simply the version of reality in which they live. And I've seen coaches upset people, actually make people angry by insisting that they do have limiting beliefs. They're just not aware of them. And can you see how patronising and condescending that sounds? By the time coaches reach me, especially these that have done a lot of networking, they are feeling totally demoralised. They don't understand why nobody ever wants to talk to them at a networking event, and they can have spent hundreds and hundreds of pounds and attended dozens of networking events and got no clients whatsoever out of them. So strategy sessions and non-targeted networking, they are not great ways to build a coaching business. Strategy sessions as part of a bigger marketing strategy, yes. And networking that is incredibly strategic, yes. But blanket strategy sessions and blanket networking attending, it just doesn't work. The 2 years thing, the 82% of coaching businesses fail in the first 2 years. The coaches who do most of the failing are the ones who stick to those two like glue, and by the end of the 2 years, they're sick to death of networking. They've not got any clients, or they've got very few, and those that they have are paying mates rates, and they've delivered so many strategy sessions that have been fruitless that they are utterly demoralised. Over the coming weeks, I'll talk about how not to get demoralised when marketing your coaching business, and how to actually find clients who want to pay you a professional rate because they understand what it is that you do and how you can help them. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so that you never miss a video from us about how to build a coaching business that's financially and emotionally fulfilling.